Hey everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Today's episode, I'm on pain medication because my mouth hurts like a real bitch, but I decided that I could not allow myself to fall behind on my schedule. I've already missed 3 episodes of Final Fantasy XIV, the Let's Play, and I'm very upset about it, but we're going to continue on, and I'm going to do my best. And hopefully my pain medication lasts. That's all I can hope for. So last time we did a dungeon with my guildy buds, and today we're going to go back to Limsa. Yeah, just pay the monies and finish this quest line. It's probably pirates. For any of you who don't know, well, it's really a surprise, isn't it? I had a tooth taken out. Man, it really wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It didn't hurt too much. They numbed me up pretty good. It's pretty much just pressure. But the aftermath. Yeah, the aftermath kind of sucks. Haven't been able to eat solid foods. Today I cheated and I ate some french fries, which was a big no-no. And I also ate a chicken sandwich from Burger King. Also a big no-no. But for the most part, I just chop up all my food in little tiny bits. The other thing too, mind you, this has been a couple days now, so I think I'm probably pretty good. But I'm not supposed to drink out of straws, which I did not do. It's only been recent. Like today, I drank some soda out of a straw. I'm sure that's a big no-no. Like, don't do that. But so far so good. I haven't had any issues. But straws are like my life, guys. I don't think you understand. It's my preferred drinking method. If I get a soda, I need a straw, because there is a science. You have to think about the fact that when you're drinking soda, really any drink, I think any drink this qualifies for, but so as the ice melts, which it is going to do, it mixes water into whatever it is that you're drinking, but it stays at the top. So like for soda, as a prime example, all that watery soda nastiness stays at the top. And all the good, nice cold soda with all the fizz stays at the bottom. So obviously I need to get the good fizzy soda at the bottom. I don't want to drink the watery shit at the top. That's gross. Anyway, let's talk to Abaderon, our drowning winch profiteer. Oh, talk to him. Speak to him, Zander. Oh, adventurers. Man.
Aye, such a task was on the books. Mind, I'm afraid that ship has already sailed, friend.
'Cause I did it. Dolorous Bear.
Ah, might you be the adventurer who accepted the job investigating Sastasha?
Indeedly doodly.
Humph. It would seem that ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor. None the worse for its voyage. A pity we dragged our boots too long on this one.
No matter, the wheel will turn and our chance will come.
You are right, of course, but there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be.
Not a wink of sleep, great leader.
Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a goal? Large or small, it matters not. Only have a star to reach and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, sir. Hoi hoi.
Should probably get that eye looked at. Just saying. It's kind of a thing.
Back then, are ye? With all your limbs on a tail to tail, I'd wager.
It was pirates.
Fishbacks. And there I was thinking you'd only have to crack a pirate skull or 3, 7 hells. You turn your back for 5 bloody minutes and the scaly bastards have set up shop in your bleeding doorstep. Still sounds like you left 'em in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning. Unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Sastasha, of course. Any road, all's well that ends well. On behalf of Limsa, I thank ye for shedding some light on the mystery. You've lived up to your reputation, and I couldn't ask for no more than that. Now, I'll bet you're dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. It just so happens that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gardania, see? Seems the forest folk are in need of a venturer what can get things done. For them to ask for help like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through the sunny glade, but after the way you dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready to lay out to prepare. You ready to go? Blah, blah, blah.
Sorry. I lost it there towards the end. Ow, a little bit. Party Finder unlocked. Oh, awesome. Now I can see what everybody else is doing. All the things that I can't do. I can also get a party together, which is pretty dope. We're going to go ahead and throw that. Main commands. There it is. Party Finder. Where am I going to put this? Where, I guess I'll put it up in the corner. Here we go. Awesome. A little quick explanation for anyone who hasn't played Final Fantasy. The Party Finder is this really neat tool that they added in one of the patches in 2.0. But basically, it allows you to recruit members for different things. So, like, I can put in dungeons and Sastasha, which is the only one I have. And then I can determine if I want to have an average item level to keep certain people from joining. You can click newcomers, urgent, so an easy story focus, no cutscene skipping, things like that. That way you can look for people who are looking for the same thing as you. So like here we have things like Alexander, Fist of the Sun Savage. It's a static, they're looking for a Dragoon. But I mean, this whole system is in place so that you can look for help on your server without having to use a Duty Finder, which uses cross-server data center picks. It kind of helps you get a better idea of what's going on. I think it's really cool, depending on what you're using it for. Sometimes it's kind of meh. Some nights, this isn't very busy, obviously. We've only got like 8 things going on, but some nights, it's also Sunday, but some nights like Saturday and Friday, it's super busy, which is pretty cool. All right, let's talk to him again. I need things.
Ready to hear about that job, then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Eorzea. And that's all, I know. But whatever it is you get asked to do, I somehow doubt it'd be pose any trouble for adventurers to survive the bedlam in Sastasha. If you think you might be interested, we'll want to have words with Mother Mione, me counterpart in Gardania. Good luck, mate.
And now we teleport. Use that return spell. And while I return, I'm going to take a sip of my drink out of my straw, because F the police. I do what I want. Anyway. I don't know. So I have this fear, of course. I'm super paranoid about the fact that I am using the straw. Because I'm like, what if it causes damage? I kind of was like, well, obviously, I would think that... Because they called it, I think it's called dry socket. And they were saying... actually they gave me like 3 days. I needed to wait 3 days before I could do certain things. But I've totally done the 3 days. I don't see what the big deal is. I think it'll be fine. I think it's going to be fine. Hey girl, hey, you miss me?
Take a seat wherever you like, my friend. Our waitress will come to take your... Oh, it's you, Zander. 'Tis so good to see you again. What's that? Here at Balaran's suggestion, you say? The foul-mouthed rogue sends me word that an adventurer might be along for the job, and it turns out to be you. Well, this makes things a lot easier, doesn't it? With regard to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you.
Is this really necessary? I mean, it's a lot of talking for an in-between. Whatever. Fire in the gloom. Mione is waiting to brief you on your task.
Ready for that briefing? Good. Now then, here's the long and short of it. Beg pardons for
Beg pardons for interrupting, Miore, but our need grows ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward?
And good morrow to you, Bowlord. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is, our journey hasn't been wasted. I am pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that.
Well, if it isn't our very own man of all seasons, you certainly have a knack for appearing right when you're most needed, Zander. My thanks for answering the call. Now time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat into Gardania in the bud.
Beneath the central shroud there lies an underground burial site called the Tam Terra Deep Croft. The place was once a Glamorian settlement, but we Gardanians have long interred our dead there.
Of late, however, shadowy figures have been seen skulking about the Deep Croft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalmud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the Calamity. The Zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deep Croft with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the Calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. Since we thwarted their attack on the Guardian Tree, the Birdmen have not allowed us a moment's respite. They have probed every ilm of our defenses in search of a weakness, compelling me to spread our forces far more thinly than I would like. The situation so being, we have no choice but to entrust the task of dealing with the Lambs of Dalmud to others. Can we rely on you to handle this matter, Zander? Obviously, I'm going to say yes, because that's what I do. You have my gratitude. Once you've seen to your preparations, pray, make your way to the Deep Croft and identify yourself to the guard post at the entrance. He will apprise you of the latest developments. That is all.
Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you.
Yes, of course. So, trying to remember where the Tanto Deep Croft is, because it's been a while. Central Shroud. Okay, good. So we're gonna hop skip our way over to Bent Branch Meadows, where they keep chickaboos. Chickaboos. I see chickaboos everywhere. Everywhere chickaboos. Sorry. Did I mention I was on pain medicine? Because I gotta be honest, aside from my jaw kind of feeling a little meh, they're pretty great. They are pretty great. My mother has made a comment. She thinks I'm a drug addict. I've taken 3 of the 20 pills that he gave me. I usually take one in the evening, and that's usually when my jaw hurts the most. But for the most part, I haven't had any issues. Mostly just running around, actually. I worked today. That was actually not so bad. I was really worried it was going to be awful because, well, I don't particularly care for my job, but I was worried it was going to be really busy and I have to talk a lot, which I thought might cause me some issues, especially because I wanted to record this evening, obviously. But it wasn't too bad. The most problem I had was I'm not very fluent in Spanish. I know a little bit. I know enough Spanish to make sure that I can survive if I ever got stranded in a Spanish-speaking country. But in terms of, like, trying to sell things or communicate adequately with someone, it's really just, no, asshole. Ain't nobody got time for this. Ain't got time for your nonsense. Dermite, you ain't gonna get me. Do you see how much little damage you doing? Bye, Felicia. I wish that was a mount. I really do. I would totally take that as a mount. Oh no. Everyone looks not well. What's going on? You guys look winded. Is this a lady? I think it's a lady.
I shudder to think what might have happened to Isildir had I not thought to pick the fruit I stumbled across on the way here. Sometimes he has too much vigor for his own good. Age is supposed to mellow us, but if anything it has made him more impetuous. I understand his desire to make use of the time left to him, but one misstep and there won't be any.
What's going on?
Childish curiosity prompted me to commit the most elementary of blunders. Were it not for the fruit of that alien found, my adventurers may well have ended in this forbidden place.
Always look before you leap. In my haste, the most fundamental rule of adventuring slipped my mind. I do believe I shall rest here a while.
What's going on, guys? Hey.
So we meet again. I cannot say I'm surprised to see you here. You took the prize back in Limsa, but this time we will give you better sport, or I am no true adventurer.
Think of our goals, sister. One day our adventures will be the stuff of song, and it will be worth it. Gods, I hate mausoleums. It's not right to disturb the dead in their slumber.
Okay, this way. I mean, she's still right. Ah! Take that. You ain't got nothing on me, bruh. Nothing on me. Take that. Eat my spear. Eat it. You did. Bye, Felicia. Ain't nobody got time for that nonsense. Oh, look, it's another smith. What do you have equipped? It's a very nice looking staff, actually. It's pretty cool looking. I've never seen that. Anyway, God's Quiverbow.
You're Zander Polar, I take it. Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bowlord has already informed you, but our task is to enter the Deepcroft and purge it of the Lambs of Dalmud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the Calamity, but put an end to the Sixth Astral Era. The cultists took the Lesser Moon Dalmud for their god, believing that it would deliver them from the devastation. And so, they were rather disappointed when Dalmud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think that the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it served only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The Lambs of Dalmud are convinced that heretics, that is to say, everyone but them, interfered with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that it's now their sacred duty to avenge him. Whatever it is they're doing in Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Garlean and Eorzea at large, put an end to their madness.
So, yeah. I mean, I feel like that's pretty telling of a number of different things, but I mean, that's not here. That's not the time. This really isn't the place for that discussion. I mean, clearly, obviously many different beliefs all feel that theirs is the one and only, and that even when things don't go their way, obviously that doesn't prove that nothing particular, I mean, it's whatevs. Anyway, so guess what, guys? We've made it to the end of another episode. I would like to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'm going to drink quite a bit more of the soda because my throat is extremely dry and my jaw hurts just a smidgen. So, if you did enjoy, be sure to thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more stuffs, and I will see you guys in the next video, okay? Bye-bye!